Hey guys, hope you're well. Welcome back to Opimation, OP the fitness animator. For those who are new to the channel, my name is OP. I'm a senior animator in the video games industry. And this video series is going to be a bit different. I'm going to use the Thor rig and the Agora tutorial. We're going to do an animation. We're going to do a whole animation set of run, idle, jump, and we're going to put that into the Unreal Engine. I'm going to follow step by step. So I'll be doing that. I'll be animating a run. So I'm going to try and knock these animations out quickly. So how to do a run quickly, how to do an idle quickly, so we can really just get them into Unreal and start doing all the blueprints and everything. But before we start, I have checked out my analytics below, and it seems that over 70% of you are coming to my channel, which I really appreciate, but not subscribing. Please help me out, my brothers and sisters. I need your support. Channel is growing. We've just passed 5,000. Brilliant. Thank you for your support. If you are coming to visit and you find something that's useful, please subscribe and support. It's very much appreciated. All right, so apart from that, let's get on. Let's dive into Maya and let's start really doing this animation, this run. Let's get this done really quickly. So let's dive in. Okay, guys, let's get this working super fast. All right, we'll put this at 25. All right, first frame, as always, we're getting our reference here. So this is the first pose. So let's put that straight leg pose in. All right, so this one comes back. So we're going to try and animate. Put the stretch on there. The stretch is on there. Yeah. All right, let's go in here. Ooh. Let's check out the settings here. All right, so the Y up. Yeah, that's what's happening. Okay. All right, we'll just have to work with this. That's fine. We'll work with this like this. Okay, let's use the roll. Yeah, the roll is fine. And what we want to do here, just lean the character forward a bit because he's running. And the other thing we want to move the leading leg and also rotate in X. And the torso, upper torso, slightly, we don't have to have it too much. And then obviously the top one is going the other way. So the middle one, we're just trying to get it halfway. Okay, so we've got that first pose down. Follow orient, we want to get rid of that. Yeah, we want to get rid of that because we want it to be independent. So we still want it down, but the opposite way. That's it. That's better. Follow orient, we'll get rid of that. Yeah, so we want this to be independent too. So it comes down. That's fine. That's better. So the hips. So the hips are. So these are the hips and they're leaning forward, which we want. That's fine. The second control is still following it. The third one is a kind of. So you've got that line, okay. And then you've got the shoulder going forward here. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll select all four of these, curl it. For now, we can always, the thumb too. And we can always sort that out later. Same thing here. We'll just get all of these. And then sort it out later. That's fine. So this shoulder will be coming forward. And we'll have this pose coming across, that's fine. Maybe in a bit. And we'll have this character going, this arm going back. Kind of rotate it down, backwards. Of the shoulder back. There. Maybe have the shoulder out, back, forward a bit, like that. Okay, got that first pose. And then have this run. Let's see. thing is I can't rotate this too much. You don't want to rotate that too much. Okay, that's fine. For now, we'll key everything here. Change that. Okay, next phase is comes down, next pose. Oops, let's undo that. We have to move it 3 frames first, bring it back, go down, bring this down, take the weight, bring this leg forward, key all of that, go to the next one, it's coming forward, this leg goes back, there's a bit of a roll up, leg comes forward, this leg goes forward, okay, this leg goes back, then we roll this a bit. Basically don't want to lock. Okay, so we'll key all of that, then we'll go here, and then here is where both legs are in the air. So we'll just that classic run pose, right? And basically copy the first pose here, and you just want to rotate these around. You want this one to come here, and then this one to come forward. And then the hips, we just want to take the minuses off. So it's facing the opposite way, right? And then roll this up so it's the contact position. And all these controls here, we just want to go in and take off the minuses so it's the opposite way. Put a minus here. Same thing with the second one. Home minus, and the chest minus, minus. There. Oh, I don't know why that happened. All right. Okay, well, let's do it the other way then. Yeah, we've got an S there, and we've got an S there, and an S there. Maybe it's a bit extreme, but we've got that. Okay. And then it turns, so we'll get all of that. Okay, same thing again. You come here, we'll come to the next pose, come here, zero this out, bring it back, knee bend, this knee comes in, passing position, key everything, go to 18, just save this, go to 18. And down, and then that goes up. So this is going to go up. This is come back. Roll it up. This goes forward. Passing position. Maybe let this go back a bit more. Lift it up a bit. A little bit of a leg bend. Key everything here. Then this is the high, right? This is where both feet are in the air. Got that classic triangle pose. You can always adjust that later, but you're getting that poses in there. And then select everything, make sure everything's keyed on all of them. Copy that last pose over. Okay, so we've basically got our cycle there. Now what you want to do, let's start with the hips. Let's go to 12 first, and what we'll do, we'll just push this back. And even here to push this back. This comes forward. And that's going to be the run arm. Okay, we can sort all that. I know it's a bit messed up, but we can sort that out. So now we'll go to the hips. We check out the hips here. First thing we'll do, we'll cycle everything. And you can see right here, the down position. So what we'll do, we'll just copy that down position to here. And all of these ones here, we'll zero it out. Just make sure these are matching. All right. Okay, so we've got that working. And of course the step, weight shift, right? And then step, weight shift, will be more that way, okay? And then we can just come in here and delete all these keys and then copy this. Let's just put this at 5 and minus 5 just for example's sake, and then spline this, make sure it's matching. That's fine. Rotations, that's fine. All right. And then what we want to do, let's go for, so we've done that, let's go for the hips now, this bit. So we come here. So we'll just delete these and delete these keys. Yeah. So we've got back and forth happening there with the hips. So that should run smoothly. Yeah, that's running smoothly. Then we'll get the bottom one, same thing here. You can see here, we'll just delete here. right? And delete these. Just cycle this. And that one and that second one. Same thing. Delete, delete. Right, we've got that. And then the torso too, we'll just deleting these, right? So we're getting that smooth. Then we can go in and refine it. So we should be getting, yeah, you're getting a bit more smoother, right? Now the arms, we'll just grab everything here. We'll just delete all the redundant keys. That's fine. Same thing here. We'll grab all the arm controls. Same thing, we'll just delete. Flatten everything and cycle. Okay. So we've got like a basic, we're gonna obviously refine this a bit more, but we've got like a basic mechanic. All the mechanics are working right? Look at the torso, you've got the S shapes. You've got all of this happening, right? And then you've got the opposite. So you've got, you know, nice line of action in the back. So we've got that. Then we can change the time and everything and polish legs, which we'll do. But we've got a basic movement happening there, you know. And then if you want to, you can start matching. So if we come here. So that's 16, that's fine. 7, I'm looking here, 7, 704, that's fine. Let's see the upper torso, because there was a bit of a difference here, but 13, 19, yeah, you see. So maybe we'll do 19 minus 19 and 19, 19, right? So we're just going to match them. And then this one, let's check this one out. So that is 14, 4, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so now we've got equal. Yeah, it's going equally. All right, and then we'll start refining the legs. So let's check out the legs. Don't know why that's facing that way, but all right, so the legs, I would even break the tangents and just make the legs come down a bit quicker like this. See, there's a bit there, and in here we can put that down. So you're getting that. All right, so we see that. So you can play around with that to get the bouncing ball effect, which is cool. And then we'll just clean this up a bit. So we've got a nice ease in like this. And same with that. Roll is fine. So we'll have a look here. Same thing. And then we can add that same thing at the end here, right? Where it smacks down. And then we come here in the first frame. Oops. And then we'll zero that out. So we're stomping. So we're getting that happening there. And And the same thing here, we can just roll these up a bit. Yeah, so we've got that. Then we'll work on the curves. So we'll get that all working, then we'll start working on the curves. Okay, guys, let's check it out. We just speeded it up. So what I've done, I selected everything and made it to 18. Just grabbed everything and put on 18 frames. So if we look now, it's a bit faster, right? And what we'll do, this. Actually, what we'll do, let's create this edible motion trail, right? And let's check it out. Lands. Oops, I think, yeah, it's this one. All right, so let's add some nice curves here, right? We end up probably keying every frame, but that's fine. Oh, excuse me. All right, so we've got that working. Yeah, it's kind of easing in. So let's have a look at that. So even this, I reckon, get rid of this. Now we'll look at this. Copy that to the start. Push that back. All right. Okay, and in the front, normally when the character is coming forward, you could even bring that out. So if we look here, just bring that curve out a bit. So you're creating that. Yeah, so you've got that curve. So let's try and refine that curve. Yeah, so we've got that happening, and on this one, so we can delete that. What's this one? Got a bit of this happening there, so we can smooth this out a bit. Okay. Smooth these ends a bit. So you've got that coming out, then it comes back in. Even have it out. Grab this. Same thing here as it comes out. So what we'll do, as you can see here, it comes straight down, so we don't want that. We want we want it to be nice. You want nice curves. So even here. So when it comes back here, even here we could even stretch this, just give it that bit of a pull. All right, let's check that out. Okay, so we've got that. I reckon just have that bit out. All right, and then now we could do the same thing where we come in here. So as it comes off, we can have more of a curve, right? And then it lands. Then you've got that left-right weight shift too. And what you can do is come in here. Yeah, so you've got a little bit coming out. And then now what we can do is let's check the arms out. See, when the arms come back, the only thing here I don't like with the arms is we need to bring it in. Even here. Yeah, it doesn't feel right. 9. Same thing here. Bring it back. Okay. Might have to do the arms. Might have to do the arms again. That is not how I want it. Okay. Now, with the hips, what we can do is we can get the translation, this one, and move this by 1. So that's the side to side, right? Okay, that seems, the legs seem all right. Head 2, okay, that's fine. All right, what we'll do, got the torso here, which we cycle. Actually, the upper torso, yeah. What we'll do with the upper torso, we'll move that by 1, 2. Let's rotate it. So we've got a bit of a delay. In there. All right, upper arm. We'll leave it how it is, the upper arm. We'll just move it by 1. And then what we'll do, what's these extra keys? Let's get rid of these extra keys. All right. What we'll do here, we'll move it up. And what we'll do, we'll offset this. We'll move this to the middle, offset this by 1, 2, and then the wrist, bring that back to 9. The wrist is gonna go up, copy that to the end, and obviously going back a little bit there. And then what we'll do here, we'll just offset this by 3, 1, 2, 3. And what we'll do, there's a little bit of a, let's check this out, because that's not right, because there's a bit of a stamping going on there because of that. Okay, and this one too seems all right. Okay. Yeah, I think that this one, what we'll do, just need to bring it back. Bring this back a bit. And the next one, move that back. So the spacing's a bit even, right? So you get a bit even spacing. Let's move this in a bit. All right, let's check this out. All right, let's offset this by 1. Okay, let's get the wrist. Let's delete this. Delete the end. Okay. Let's move it back a bit. Then we come here and move this up. And then what we'll do, we'll move that by 1, 2. And then the wrist, move it back. Delete this. Well, even here, we can move that a bit. And then let's offset 1, 2, 3. I'm just moving this 1, 2, 3 so I can offset the wrist. But this might be a bit too much. You got that just feels a bit broken there. What are all these keyframes, man? What are all these keyframes? Let's put this back and put in the middle and just have it up, and then 1, 2. All right, and now we can just offset, bring this in a bit. Okay, so we've got that. Okay, now what we'll do is get all these keyframes and let's just offset it by 1 going forward, and then all these controls and offset it by 1 going backwards. So we'll get, so we've just got a little bit of offset. Right, so this is just playing around with the timing, or you could do it. See, you got that, and then that one's coming through. And what you can do is, I think here, what we can do, we'll match it with the other one. Could just bring it in a bit, right? And then copy that, because it's offset, we'll just copy that. And bring that down a bit. There. Oh, that doesn't work. See that offset? What we'll do, we'll come back here, bring it back one minute. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of the motion trail. Save that. Okay, so we've got that. And then what we'll do with the neck. Just delete everything in between. So when the neck impact happens, we'll do middle click that first one to 9 and a middle click 2 to 11, so the impact happens. Down and a middle click 2 to 11, down. So just copy, when I select that, middle clicking to copy it to 11. And you can see there's a little bit of an impact there, right? And then what you can do is just cycle that and just offset by 2. Yeah, so you get a little bit of overlap. And what you can do with the neck is just bring that back. Because we moved them both for 2, bring it back by 1, so that happens before. Okay, and then obviously there's a little bit of movement on the head, and you can always tone that down however you want, but you've got a bit of movement there. And that's the run. So we've got a little rough run there. Not rough, but it's good enough to just put it in the game. We'll work on the idle next, get that going. Extra stuff you could do for this, I guess you could. Let's take a look. We've got these extra controls here, right? But we're not going to really use them. Let me select these knee. Tell you what we can do to add a bit more. So when the character comes down, so there, key, when it comes down, knee jolt, and then back. Maybe move it a bit more. So there, you see there's a bit more. Let's move that out. So you see, might have to exaggerate a little bit. Bring it in. There, you see it there, yeah? Copy that. Remember, make sure the knee is always following the toe. That's all you're doing. Same thing with the other control. Come here, copy that. Yeah, so there's a little jolt. Side to side is fine. You can exaggerate there if you want. You can see the jolt on the legs. You know, we've got that working. And then the other thing we could do is, yeah, okay, that's cool. So we've got, actually, you know what? Let me offset, bring the offset back. It was offset by 2 to 2, so let's bring it back. And when we land, it goes down. And then let's add a little bit of a stretch. And let's copy paste that bounce. And copy that to the start. And now we have an up and down. And what we can do now, we can select everything. 1, 2, now offset the torso. It's a bit rocky there, right? So I reckon it's going down a bit too much. And then you know what? We can bring that back. Let's bring it back by 1. Offset it by 1. You know what? Let's mute. If we mute, and then unmute. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. That compression, Let's bring it back. All right, let's see. Still something rocky there, isn't it? Let's have a look. It's not that. Yeah, that's it. That's what it was. And let's bring that back. What was it? Bring it back to 9. So it wasn't the... So it wasn't that. So what we can do, let's offset this. Let's have a... Yeah, let's offset it another one. Bring this down. Let's see how it looks. Okay, let's bring it down. While it's playing, let's bring it down more. All right, let's bring it back a bit. Okay, we'll get a bit more bouncy there, isn't it? So let's... Okay, maybe 1 frame offset and then bring it up. There's a bit more compression there, right? Now you could go really high. That's a bit too much. See, these translations are just adding a little more squash and stretch. That's all it's doing. So what you can do, really, if you really wanted to, I'll tell you what we'll do. You could even bring this back to 1 again. Here's a little thing we can do. So look at, you got that, you got the bottom torso. Okay, got the bottom one, top one, and then that one, right? Now when it comes down, bring them all down. Then it goes up. It goes up, right? Then it comes down there, down. Now, if we look now, if we go to that first one, look at that. This one, let's copy it here. Okay, it comes down and then up. Get rid of this. And then down there. And then up. Should be up like that, really. Same. Okay, so this is a little compression thing you can do. Okay, that's fine. The next one, let's check it out. Rotations all cool. All right, here. So it hits down, compression. And then we can lift this back up. That's the next one, right? And then the torso we've done. So we've done the torso. Now what you can do, leave the bottom one out is the top one, the translation, move it by 1. And then the very top one is move it by 1, 2. Now you should see a chain reaction, like a chain offset. There, you can see that bit of a bounce in the torso there, right? There. Now, obviously, that might be exaggerated. So what you can do is come in and basically start toning it down. So if you come here, we can be like, all right, let's grab the top. Let's tone it down. The second control here, same thing, tone it down. And then the last one, we can tone it down. And we're always checking the rotations are all right. There, okay, so if you look now, There's a compression. And if you wanted to, the top torso we've got here, while it's playing, just grab the top, move it up, exaggerate, you know, exaggerate. How can I bring it down? Even the downward. Yeah, just have it slightly up. Even that. You could even try to overshoot. So you do that. Try and overshoot them. See how that is. Flatten it if it doesn't work out. So you're just moving it around. There's a bit of compression there that wouldn't normally be there, right? There, you could have it. So you could leave that. You can carry on playing around with that however you want. Then if you look at the back, because you're going to see the character from the back, you know, we'll just tone it down a little. There. There's a little bit of that weight to that. Okay, so that's in a nutshell what? Just under an hour we did that walk. All right, guys, so we'll leave it at that, and we can start doing the other stuff for the little Agora tutorial we're going to do, which is going to be fun. We're going to put all of this into Unreal and actually make it work as a game. All right, everyone, so that is part one of the rundown. We're moving to the idle, and yeah, so check out all the stuff on the links below in the description. You know, if you're really interested in really leveling up your animation and taking it to the next level, you know, we have a community now. We have over 5,000 people in the private Facebook group. You know, we've got an inner circle group for all the students who have enrolled for critical feedback that I give on the students who have enrolled. And yeah, just join the community. If you feel you're ready, check out the case study below. And if you really feel like you want to enroll, then there's a link there as well. You can go straight to enrollment. All right, guys, I'll see you to the next video. Happy animating, enjoy it, have fun really animating, and yeah, just enjoy the process and go for a walk, look after your health, and I'll see you in the next video.